Well, for the first time, we have decided to give an Outstanding Staff Award this year. We probably should have been doing this all along, and so it was probably an oversight on our part, but it's a privilege to be able to do it this year, and frankly, I can't think of a better recipient in the entire school, and maybe across the university for this award. I know George Graziadio would be most pleased to have the first staff award named for this really amazing Italian woman. So Gabriella Soroldoni, would you please come forward? Well, Gabriella is our Associate Dean for Finance and Administration, and she oversees through a wonderful group of staff that she works with our admissions, our financial aid, our student accounts, our student systems, technology services, finance, budgeting, HR, all that behind-the-scenes stuff that has to get done that many of you on a daily basis don't actually see. She has really, literally through the years, assisted thousands of students and hundreds of staff to really accomplish what they want to. And all of that, though, that you talk about in terms of the work that she does doesn't really tell you about the heart and soul of Gabriella and what she's meant to the school for 37 years. She makes Andy and Demos look like they're just children in terms of their life at the university. And in those 37 years, Gabriella has worked with every dean of the business school, from the founding dean, Don Syme, up to now. So I think there were 5 deans and 2 interim deans, so 7 deans. And I think that qualifies her not just for a George Award, but also for sainthood, to have survived 7 different deans. And when you talk to people about Gabriella, I get to do her performance review every year, which is always a privilege. And when I talk to people about her as part of that process, they describe her as a wonderful mentor, as a friend, as an encourager. But she's also probably the repository of all important knowledge ever to exist at the business school since she came in 1976. She remembers everything. She knows where everything is. And she always has an answer for you when you need it. And it's amazing to me that she can do that and do it so well. Gabriella is really the consummate professional. She approaches things with great wisdom and insight. She's a quiet person, but when she has something to say, you'd better listen because it's important and you need to hear it. And she does everything she does with great grace. So it is really with humility and a great privilege to honor Gabriella with the first Staff George Award. Gabriella.
I think I want to say mille grazie. I mean, this is just a wonderful award, and I am deeply touched. I also want to say that I met George many years ago, and I heard everything you said, but he was also a very, very charming, good-looking man. I do want to also thank the members on table 13, which is really my support team. Many of them have been with me for many, many years, and they have helped me achieve everything that Linda said I achieved. So again, it's a teamwork, as you mentioned. Thank you. I am deeply touched, and I will really enjoy it.